Hello, my wonderful friends out there. My name is AK Optimist Amechi, one of the many voices talking about TBC around the globe. So this afternoon is going to be a brief discussion, or do I call it an interactive section with Mr. Promise Corey. So this afternoon we'll be deliberating on the important thing in TBC, which is gradually, today is 30th day of the month of January 2021, and few days now, just about, it's not a matter of days, it's just within hours, everything is going to change in TBC. And that is exactly what we want to look into now, me and Promise, because that promo, I just let the cat out of the bag anyway. But meanwhile, before we go in properly, I would like to have Promise welcome to this very meeting. Mr. Promise, you are welcome. Hello, Mr.
Thank you so much. I salute you, my man.
It's all right. It's all right. So,
Yeah, hearing me. Thank you.
okay. For quite some time now, we've been enjoying one particular promo in TBC community, although I'll be sharing my screen so that we really look into it and see what we're talking about. We've been enjoying that very promo, which is eventually coming to an end. Even before going into that, do you know the promo I'm talking about? The super promo.
Yeah, the reward, the super promo, the reward of 100 TBC per program fee payment.
Exactly, exactly. Now, let's talk a little about that 100 TBC. You know, when people pay their program fee and the admin rewards them with 100 TBC, can I just have your idea, or let me just have your opinion as to why changing that will really make much more sense in TBC community?
Well, before talking about the advantage it makes for changing it, let me talk about the advantage it made when we are paying. I want you to understand too that the reason why it was implemented was when payment of admin fee was mandatory for you to maintain the A team. So a promo was attached to it to encourage people to start paying it permanently. So that giving out of 100 TVC encourage the A team then to look up to something that will make them to, secure their place. After a while, that promo did serve its purpose. Most A team members are now used to it. They acquire some TBC. Hence, discontinuing it will not cause any problem again because most admin members are already paying it regularly. They are getting they have acquired enough, they acquired some TBC. They are also used to attending weekly meetings, and they have other promos which admin have rolled out that can make them acquire TBC. So if you not discontinue it, it's not going to be a problem because it was only those who were in A team are benefiting that time. It's only those who are in A team.
Thank
And
you.
accumulating more and more TBC in admin members do not really make TBC to get to where we are going. So now that it have discontinued, the focus can now be focused on how new members, I think, that made admin to discontinue.
Thank you so much, sir, for that very good contribution. Although the issue of A or B team is no longer invoked in the community, that has served its purpose some months back. So we are no longer, talking about A team or B team. Now everybody has been given that equal right. Now you decide, because when we look at the strategies that the admin have been using to build the community, we discover that it's indeed something that is quite different from what is obtainable outside there. Okay, so I'll be sharing my screen so that we really talk on the promo itself, looking at everything that has to do with it, and what surrounded it. Okay. Now, look at it here. Look at the banner that portrayed it. Super promo 2020 billionaire. So it was indeed, just as the name goes, it was indeed a super promo. What makes it a super promo is in just by paying your program fee of 8 grains, you are giving 100 TBC. Okay? So many people actually accumulated much of TBC, but some people who are, people are different anyway. So we just pay their program fee, and once they see 100 TBC in there, hey, I've gotten enough. I'm no longer interested in paying the program fee. But here, admin is trying to help us to understand that payment of the program fee is good, but also the major important thing is to have members for TBC to be mass adopted. That is mass adoption. That is what we're talking about. So if it is just on program fee alone and a few people are just accumulating TBC, it will not actually serve the purpose. So can we just quickly read out the super promo here? Is this super promo? Okay, look at the super promo. See it here. I hope you are seeing it.
Yes.
Yeah. Super promo 2020 billionaire is the continuation of our first super promo and perhaps our last. So consider yourself lucky. Consider yourself lucky. Payment of the program fee generates a cringy reward of 100 TBC coin on the same day of payment direct to your TBC 009 wallet. Now, Kringle.io, this TBC 009 wallet, automatically. Note that this is not a purchase of TBC coin. It is a reward for completing an important Kringle reward activity. The value of 100 TBC coin is over $1 billion. Super Promo 2020 Billionaire started on June 1st, 2020 and ends January 31st, 2021. So, sir, looking at this, what do you have to say about it?
Yes, I have to say about it is really an encouragement to let those who benefited from it have this kind of reward. It's very awesome. And now that it have ended, all of us have to look forward with other promos and other adjustments that made on the system in order for us to move forward. Yes, great opportunity it was for some of us who benefited from it then.
So I hope you actually enjoyed much from this very promo. I too, I enjoy because just like the sentences goes on to say only one payment per month is allowed to collect this reward. Could you imagine that? As this thing is coming to an end, some people were calling me, say, hey, Amechi, please say, I know that this promo is coming to an end this January 2020. I have paid my program fee, but I want to pay at least 5 more so that I will get more and more TBC. That is how people reason about it. So they thought that they're going to pay severally for them to accumulate more hundred of TBC, hundreds of that, but that's not just the way it is projected to be. And now there's also something I want us to quickly look into. Look at this write-up. Can you just read it from there, sir? Start since the day TBC was launched. Can you
No, it's very tiny. I'm using it.
Okay.
Very tiny.
Okay.
Can read from there.
Okay, let me read. It says, since the day TBC was launched on March 31st, 2016, we have always intended to create 1,111,111 billionaires and 1,110 million millionaires to support a sustainable private economy long term, based on the principle of abundance instead of artificial scarcity. So this is area that so many people are getting it wrong. The intention of the TBC here is to have good number of people to support the economy. It's not just about few people gathering all the TBC and become the richest in the land of the poor, so to say. So here we are looking at a situation whereby those who come and acquire TBC, they are going to do that with the mindset that they are not just the only one who will be able to have TBC. So here we are looking at where many people will have opportunity of having TBC. Okay. Another thing that interests me most here is this. Look at this very sentence. It says, why we are at peace with all countries. We know that our Creator is not a government. Okay? We know that our Creator is not a government. Our Creator has endowed each of us with free will, so to say. So when we look at TBC, it is not as if you are going against anything that will make anybody to have, wrong mind or wrong intention about you or what you're doing. But here, just trying to get to the fact that the promo of 2020, which started since 2020, is ending this January 2021. Now, does it mean that there's no other way one can have TBC? Actually,
No.
yeah. So, do you know of any other ways that one can have TBC? Because this great promo is ended. Is there any other way you thought,
Registration of merchants.
Okay.
Registration of merchants into the system can give you a TBC, one TBC.
Okay.
Registration of referring of another person in TBC or registration of another member in TBC can give you 10 TBC.
Okay.
The attending of weekly meetings can give you 1 TBC. That's a mass adoption meeting. That gives you 1 TBC. Then doing a broadcast and posting it can also give you 1 TBC. There's this 24-hour promo too that can give you 20 TBC, and the 48 that can give you rapid reward that can give you 50 TBC. So it boils down to even transaction on TBC can give you TBC. All this, what it means is that any action you take in TBC as a registered member, you get another TBC. So it has been done that way. Once you're a member, you do any action, even when you make purchase.
Okay. You get it right. I hope you get it right. And that is exactly what I wanted us to just quickly look into here. You see the blog about that, what we stand to gain now that the super promo is going away. We have another promo that will, take over. So now it is more about working. Days are gone whereby you just say, okay, I have paid my program fee and that is all. But now, no. Looking at it critically, it all shows that those people who are working are the ones that will see more TBC. Just have been able to analyze. I'm waiting for the site to open now. And then it will help us to see what you just said. Why is it taking time to open? Hello?
Hello, I'm with you.
Okay, I'm just waiting for.
I'm with you. Yeah, this thing from my end here is program fees. Number one, the program fee gives you 0.1 TBC.
Okay.
Monthly merchant fee per merchant gives you 1 TBC. Rapid 24 gives you, that is rapid 24 means within 24 hours of getting somebody and the person pays, it gives you 20 TBC. Then rapid 48, you get the person pay, and that person gets 2 more other people or thereabouts. You get 50 TBC. Then each referral you make in TBC give you 10 TBC. Then weekly meetings, 1 TBC, broadcast transaction per 10 to 0.1 TBC. But I have a question here, please.
Okay.
The question is, what is the difference between that will give me 10 TBC and the monthly merchants that will give me 1 TBC? What is the difference? Are both of them not a new member to TBC?
I'm coming. I want to log in properly so that while we are discussing it, we'll be pointing at it, straightly. Okay, good. I'm fine. I'm just getting it now. Just give me some seconds. I will get it. Okay. This is education, private blog. Okay. I'm looking at the article that discusses it. You can close your video. Okay, now this is it. It's the last chance ever to get the super promo. So today and tomorrow is the last chance to get the super promo, which we started with. Yes, getting 100 TBC coin for completing a billionaire program payment ends on January 31st, 2021. That is tomorrow, Sunday. Hundreds of active TBCians have spoken out that it is time to change the Kringle Rewards promo during our recent mass adoption training this week. So below is the agreed Kringle Reward promo for February 2021. TBC is the currency of the people, by the people, and for the people. Now, looking at it here, this is where your question is based. Is that so? Program fee,
yes.
0.1, monthly payment merchant per person, 1 TBC, rapid 24. That is, if you register somebody and the person gets 2 persons within 24 hours, gets 22 TBC. If those 2 persons brings in 2 to each, you still get additional 50 TBC. That is talking about the person who, the newly registered member. So where is your question? And here.
Merchants gives you, registering a merchant give you 1 TBC.
Yes.
The
monthly merchant.
The referrer give you 10 TBC. What is the difference between? Is it not the referrer member that is a merchant?
Good. You are right. The referral members are the merchant. But here, looking at the explanation here, referrals. When you register somebody now, when you refer somebody today in TBC, whether merchants or no merchants, you are having 10 TBC. Okay?
Okay.
But if the person fills the merchant form, that is additional 1 TBC.
Okay.
Are you following? So, and this,
yes,
this 1 TBC now, here's a monthly merchant per. That is 1 TBC. If I register somebody today, I stand to get 10 TBC, right? And that is just that. Now, but if I have merchants, let's assume that I have 100 merchants here. After I have collected 10 TBC on each one of them, so 100 times 1 is how many? 100 times 1 is how many? 100 times 1 is how many, sir?
100.
It's 100.
That's 100 TBC.
Good, good. So
it's 100 TBC.
Exactly. So it's 100 TBC. So what that means is that every month I'll be getting 100 TBC on each of them, on them, 1 TBC on each of the 100. Do you get it clearer now?
Yes.
Mhm.
I get it.
So in all together, we are talking about 11 TBC, and that is when your referral
Yes.
becomes merchant,
Upgrade.
upgrade to
Merchant.
merchant.
Yeah.
Yeah, you are counted. You are giving 1 TBC in addition. Okay. So now,
Yeah.
looking at the program fee now, program fee is 0.1 TBC, and bringing in merchant is 1 TBC. Okay. Referring somebody, just a regular member, is also 10 TBC. What do you have to say concerning this idea here? Because before now, you just pay and you're giving 100 TBC, but now it's no longer that way. How do you look at it, sir?
What it means is this. Now that you cannot get 100 TBC simply by payment, just target that this month you get at least 10 people. Referral per one person, one referral gives you 10 TBC. Then work on registering 10 people. And that 10 people will give you either 100 TBC or 110 TBC, as the case may be. Because just registering 10 of them, and if all of them upgrade to merchant, it becomes another additional 10 TBC, making 110. So the getting of 100 TBC is still possible for those who don't want to put their two hands in their laps and be waiting for manna to fall from heaven. They will get it.
Good. I love that. So if you look at it critically, you notice that the emphasis is on registering people into TBC, getting TBC to be mass adopted. That is talking about mass adoption, the training that we regularly go every day from Monday to Friday by 4 p.m. So payment of the program fee is good, but we are talking about helping people to embrace TBC. And that is why you are having it the way you are seeing it today. So those who will just pay their program fee and then go back and sleep and say, after I have paid my program fee, there's no need, I'm getting 100 TBC. You can even pay program fee for the whole year. Are you going to get 1 TBC based on that? It's not possible. So
not possible.
That is why we are now encouraging people to do their best to spread TBC, show up in the meeting and learn the latest information. Then let others know about TBC. Also, when you broadcast, you get 1 TBC. Now you can equally transact. Transaction per 10 grains, 0.1 TBC, and you pocket the whole money. So everything here is just telling us that the emphasis is on getting TBC to become fully adopted and highly spendable. Okay? So if you have also noticed, you discover that many, when they come to their Bitcoin bounty area and move straight to their rotator funding, they see some changes therein. Now, looking at my own, although I don't even think if I have anyone left there because I have withdrawn my rotators earning when it was about either $80-something and also take the other day. Okay. For instance, you look at it this way, this is okay, bounty. I don't know. Did you see anything here when you log into your account? Mass adoption funding.
Yes.
Okay, let me just check. Okay, my own are just having about two grains, so to say. So it used to be more than this, but I
saw 17 grains.
Wow. So it's just a way to help us understand that those who don't know exactly what TBC is all about, commitments are remaining steady. You know, you'll be getting to know those things as they unfold. Now, looking at the admin's balance here again, the other time you say you looked at it, it was how many compared to now? Are you there?
It was to give the accurate figure, 923,000. But when we check it again, that 923 have reduced to 916.
Okay.
So minus up to 700 is already off.
So, and the intention is to bring this down to 500 million at least. To bring it down to 500 million. And when admin is telling us that TBC is to be mass adopted, if the few members now, about 4 million now, are just to finish up this, will it really actually give us the intention or our purpose of having TBC spread to people around the world? I don't think it will make that. So it's all about how to get this figure, how to get all this TBC here into the hands of people. That is when TBC will really become, spendable. And that is where we are aiming at the economy of TBC. So having just taken time to look into all these things, it gives us the clarity that we are needing, or the clarity that we actually need in TBC community. And if you come here and you cannot be able to explain TBC more to people, looking at this very interactive video also gives you another reason why talking to people about TBC will not become any hindrance to you. So I really appreciate the time and effort you put, at least to be with me this afternoon while we just analyze the outgoing promo in TBC. So I'm still calling people, I'm still a kind of telling people, if you have not paid your program fee, please do everything you have to do and make sure that this month of January doesn't just go like that, because 100 whole TBC for making your program fee is a whole lot to miss. And those who are yet to, come into TBC, and probably they are ready now, let them do it and make use of this rapid reward section, because that rapid reward will end up giving you about 800 TBC. Wow, which will stop after a few hours from now. So, Mr. Promise, it's been a pleasant time discussing this with you, and I really appreciate your contribution. So, any final word before we wrap it up this afternoon? Can you hear me?
I do appreciate.
Yeah. So what final words do you have before we just call it a day?
Yeah, greetings. Greetings to all lovers of good in TBC. Greetings to admin for his thoughtfulness and all the timely adjustment in TBC community. And to all those leaders working hard, spending their time in educating and carrying others along. Kudos to all of you guys, man.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And quickly, before we finally call it a day, to forget that this Kringle Mall that we've been talking about will be launched in Cameroon come February 1st. So as we are all doing our possible best to make sure that TBC becomes spendable, this Kringle Mall that you're looking at will end up being the last bus stop for anyone wanting to buy anything, because whatever you buy here, you're going to have some discount. Discount because you will pay part with cash and part with TBC. So before we finally end it, can you just have one or two things, or do you have one or two things to just talk about here? Are you there?
Yeah, are you talking about the Kringle Mall?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, telling me it's going to be launched in Nigeria on the 1st of February, which is next and I will have much to say when it will be launched here too, so that as we are saying it, we will be practicalizing it. As we are registering, we are making our purchases or that. Except you want to shed more light on me right now on how one can benefit right now, even though it have not been launched in Nigeria. I really need an update or
It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. It's all right. That's good. So it has been launched in Nigeria as it is now, but it is yet to fully kick off. Okay. Some people are already purchasing items from Kringle Mall here in Nigeria because it was launched about getting to 2 or 3 weeks now. Okay. But the one of Cameroon will be on the 1st of February 2021. So the Kringle Mall Nigeria has been launched. So all you need now is just to sign up here. You come here, you click on the account area. When you click, you see a drop-down menu, log in, create account, start selling, view cart. So you just create an account, and presently it's like they are collecting registration fee of 5,000 naira here in Nigeria. So it has been launched, but the one in Cameroon will be on the 1st of February 2021. So gradually it will spread to all other countries. Now look at the countries so far supporting Kringle Mall. We have Cameroon, we have Ghana, we have Nigeria, we have Dubai, United Arab Emirates. We also have United States. So it is spreading because this is going to be a one-stop for making purchases. Anything you want to buy, you just have to make the purchase here in Kringle Mall. In fact, it's going to be a senior e-commerce in Nigeria. You see everything already listed.
Yep.
So you have a whole lot. All these things is going to make TBC to become the talk of the town because you have so many things. Whatever you buy in the market, as you come here, there must be big difference because you are paying part cash and part TBC.
Yes.
So that's that. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I do appreciate.
Have a pleasant day, and let others know about the, yeah. Have a good day. Until we talk later.